In understanding the tips of buying any used bike, there are two major things you should divide yourself, your requirements. One thing is before starting the vehicle and after starting the vehicle. So let us check few things now. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's CRD Modes and I'm Rahul. So today we're going to talk about Benelli 600i, and it's not about the performance, not about the general review, but today we're going to talk about how to buy a Benelli 600i, and here I'm going to show you some tips in buying the Benelli 600i. And we have a machine here. It's one of the best machine because it is an inline 4 engine, and it has a very massive performance with a good sound at a low budget. So most of the youth is preferring to buy this vehicle in India. So let us see what are the tips I'm going to share with you in buying a Benelli 600i. First check before inspecting the vehicle is check the surroundings of the vehicle. Yes, seriously, yes. Check the surroundings of the vehicle because you don't know where there might be leakages of oil or coolant and anything. Also, there might be some chances of this oil bolt inside here that may broken up, or it wouldn't be not properly tightened up. So do check the environment. Are there any leakages of brake fluid or anything else? Inspect the vehicle in all the angles and make sure the color is not faded in any of the angles. Inspect every part including the plastic and the metal parts so that you can understand the texture of it. Don't forget the edges of the vehicle. It might be a plastic one or a metal one. Try to inspect it keenly whether it went gone through any accident or any scratches. When coming out especially of some plastic parts, there are few parts, especially the rear tail end, where you can remove the key lock and inspect it thoroughly whether are there any gaps in the fitting as shown in the image. Try to avoid these kind of damages. Do inspect the tires thoroughly because this becomes a major aspect when you're going to buy an used superbike. Whenever you try to inspect the tires, also inspect the rims for any damages on either side of the wheel because tires play a major role. So it's also an important to make sure the tires the user bike have very few punches. The less number of punches, the better life the tire would have. So also make sure you have a better track and grip of the tires too. You inspect this part thoroughly guys because the Bentley 600i chain sprocket, the entire kit will be costing you somewhere around 8,000 bucks. So you make sure to inspect each and every element of the chain sprocket perfectly. Make sure the tooth of the sprocket is in a perfect shape and condition and the chain is in the rust proof. So make sure each and every part are in a detailed way. Check the disc pads very thoroughly because it's also a cost effective one. So you make sure the gap between the calipers has the adequate so that you can have a better life of the pads. And the same way here, the gap between the pads should be adequate so that it has a better life. And you make sure you check on both sides of the wheels because it do have a dual disc brake, and make sure they do have the adequate gap on both the sides. Do inspect the shock absorbers thoroughly because it can be also a cost effective one. It would be roughly around 2000 rupees for the shock absorber oil seal, guys, depends on the condition. So make sure you check thoroughly about the shock absorber oil seals, and make sure if you're not able to track that one, if you're not able to notice anything before your test drive, try to clean with a clean cloth and go for a test drive where it has some bumps so that you may have some chances to notice the oil smudge marks after your test drive. So in the same way you should also check for the rear shock absorber and make sure it are without any leakages. And now the time is to switch on the ignition and check for the
all the lights that are visible, like the indicators, high beams, and the check engine symbol, the ABS symbol, the oil level, and the temperature. Everything should be shown.
Let us check the RPM fluctuations at idle at 2000 and 3000 and 4000 RPM respectively. Let us start the vehicle. I see some minor fluctuations at idling speed. Let us rev it to 2000 RPM and check the fluctuations. Yeah, I'm at constantly holding the RPM at 2000 and checking the fluctuations. Let me tune it to 3000 RPM. Yeah, I see more fluctuations at 3000 RPM. Now let us try it 4000 RPM. Yes, I see some fluctuations in the 4000 RPM too. So this is some important checks you need to concentrate when you're trying to buy any super bike. You need to just have a constant idling and check whether how the RPM responds to you back. And this is usually happens when there are some bad spark plugs or bad fuses with that. Okay, guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, dudes, because your love will help me a lot to grow up in the channel. Thanks for watching the video, and please don't forget to give me a like for the video. And also, if you're not a subscribe my channel, please do subscribe the channel, and also please don't forget to click on the bell icon.